Hello, Morongo Basin, and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. This is your Z107.7 local news for Saturday, January 11th, 2025. Joshua Tree National Park has some new volunteer opportunities coming up. The Desert Institute Field Program Assistant Volunteers support environmental education courses run by the National Park Association's Desert Institute. These volunteers manage course supplies, monitor participant safety, and help instructors manage courses successfully. Volunteers must be available for at least 2 weekend courses this spring. Cottonwood Campground host volunteers orient campers to the park, answer visitor questions, and assist with the campground reservation system. Start and end dates are flexible, but hosts must commit to at least 6 weeks of service between early February and late May 2025. Emergency Incident Training Actor volunteers will support an emergency incident training event to help law enforcement and emergency responders improve their preparedness. These volunteers will simulate injuries, sometimes with the help of makeup, based on their assigned roles and instructions. No acting or emergency response experience is necessary. Volunteers must be available 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on February 10th, 12th, and the 15th. And the Martin Luther King Jr. Day cleanup event will honor the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and contribute to the preservation of the park's landscape by removing litter from the Rattlesnake Canyon area of Indian Cove. This project is 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Monday, January 20th. Each of these volunteer opportunities will have applications open for 2 to 4 weeks, depending on their start dates. We'll have more information on where to apply at this story at Z107.7fm.com. Tonight is the very second Saturday of 2025, which means downtown Joshua Tree's galleries will be open for the monthly Joshua Tree Art Crawl. Here's gallery hopper Jeff Harmatz with more.
Hey There Gallery debuts a new 3-person show called Tabula Rasa. It features 2-dimensional work from artists Colin Holloway, Eternity Fern, and Nick Aguayo. There will be a reception from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. La Matadora kicks off their new solo show. It's called Sola. Artist Monica Morones has taken over the gallery for the month. You may know her as the creative director of Maniac Girls. The reception, running from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m., will feature music from I Am Not a DJ. Down the courtyard from La Matadora in the Art Queen complex is the grand opening of a new gallery, Coyote Little, and the Beatnik Lounge will be debuting a new community art show called Peace Movement. They will be holding a reception from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. All of these galleries are close together, so park at one and walk to the others. Reporting for Z107.7, I'm Jeff Harmatz.
The Mojave Artists of Color Collective, or MACC, is hosting their winter exhibition, Desert Dreams and Fascinations, at the City of 29 Palms Visitor Center. Curated by Kim Martin and Mary Dennis, the show runs from January 11th through March 13th and explores imagined realities, dreamscapes, and the intersection of the past, present, and future. Reporter Hillary Sloan has the details.
The Mojave Artists of Color Collective is an intergenerational group of artists and creatives living in the Morongo Basin. It offers peer support, networking, and advocacy to help Black, Indigenous, and people of color in the arts to gain greater access to funding, exhibitions, and resources. This winter, MACC's Desert Dreams and Fascinations exhibit will feature work in various mediums, including painting, photography, and performance art. The show is open to the public and is supported by the 29 Palms Public Arts Advisory Committee. The opening reception will be held on Saturday, January 11th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the City of 29 Palms Visitor Center. For Z107.7, this is reporter Hillary Sloan.
Theater 29 is seeking performers for their upcoming classic Tennessee Williams drama, A Streetcar Named Desire. Arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas lets you in on how to be part of the legend.
Theater 29 will hold auditions for their spring show, A Streetcar Named Desire, on Monday, January 13th at 6 p.m. at Theater 29. Directed by Gary Daigneault, the Tennessee Williams legendary drama centers around the experiences of Blanche Dubois, a former Southern belle who, after encountering a series of personal losses, leaves her once prosperous situation to move into a shabby apartment in New Orleans rented by her younger sister Stella and brother-in-law Stanley. Passions and madness erupt in this Pulitzer Prize-winning masterwork. Auditioners are asked asked to bring a resume or a list of acting experiences and be prepared for a cold read. A Streetcar Named Desire will run for 9 performances from February 28th through March 16th, with an opening night hosted by the 29 Palms Rotary Club. Because of mature themes, the show is not recommended for children under 16. Tickets are available at theater29.org. Reporting for Z107.7, this is arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas.
And that's your local news for Saturday. You can hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. More Morongo Basin residents get their local news from Z107.7 than any other source. Reporting out of Joshua Tree, California, alongside the award-winning Z107.7 news team, I'm Robert Hayden.